Mornings with Mike and Iris present Love 'em or List 'em.
I believe this is our first Memo ever who's got a relationship question.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what Memo needs your help with.
2 months ago, I started going out with this girl who's great. She's fantastic. She said she's divorced, but she still keeps in contact with her ex, even though they don't have any kids together. Well, on at least 3 dates, she's called me by his name. She quickly apologizes, but love her or list her.
Boy. Okay. Sounds a little sus to me.
I mean, he threw in the fact, they keep in touch. They don't have any kids.
I don't know, man.
But she still says, he's
unless
still on her mind?
Her ex's name is Momo, there is no reason for her to still be calling him.
Unless her ex's name is a common name?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's tough.
That's the only way I could see her always confusing.
I mean, because it just, I'd be mad if it keeps once I get it. Twice, 3 times, all right.
Yeah.
Who you be thinking of?
So what do you think? Should Memo love her or list her?
Oof.
Put me down already for Lister.
Ooh.
Convince me otherwise. 915-280-2931. You can also use the free 93.1 KISS FM mobile app, or you can DM on KISS El Paso Facebook.
And hey, if you're ready to take advantage of the hot El Paso real estate market and sell your home, but you don't want to deal with any of the drama, don't worry, we have your solution. Brian Birds of the Brian Birds Home Selling Team, powered by eXp Realty. Brian and his team, they rank as the #1 team in residential sales because of their home sale guarantee, which takes the drama out of home selling. And if there is drama, get this, you can fire him free and clear.
In other words, you can list him. Adrian and Yadira learned firsthand just how drama-free going with Brian can be. They needed to sell their East El Paso home, but they had a vacation cruise scheduled at the same time, right? So they were like, oh, do we really want to get into the weeds, with this, all the stuff that's going on right now? Well, Brian and his team went to work right away, listing their home at $210,000 and got them an offer $5,000 over the asking price, all while they were on their cruise, enjoying themselves. They even got them to the closing table 3 weeks early. So you see, it's easy to sell your home with Brian Birds and as stress-free as taking a cruise.
So call the official realtor of UTEP, the El Paso Locomotive, and Rhinos, and the only agent we would call if we were selling our home. Find him online at brianbirds.com. That's BURDS, and start packing.
And now, Love 'em or List 'em on 93.1 KISS FM.
This one comes in from Memo. He said, about 2 months ago, I started going out with this girl. Fantastic. She's great. She says she's divorced, but she still keeps in contact with her ex, even though they don't have any children together. On at least 3 dates, she's called me by his name, but she quickly apologizes. Lover or lister? Rich, what do you think he should do?
Definitely list her. There's no reason to be contacting your ex, talking to your ex, and if you definitely getting called by his name, that's not over. Put her back on the market.
Yeah. You don't think that exes can still be friends?
No. There's no such thing. They're an ex for a reason.
Okay.
Wow.
They're just somebody that you used to know. That's it, huh?
Wow.
Yep. Somebody you used to know. They need to be back on the market.
Okay, Rich.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for being a part of Love 'em or List.
And now, Mornings with Mike and Iris present Love 'em or List 'em. You tell us.
2 months ago, I started going out with this girl who's great. She's fantastic. She said she's divorced, but she still keeps in contact with her ex, even though they don't have any kids together. Well, on at least 3 dates, she's called me by his name. She quickly apologizes, but love her or list her.
Ooh, Greg, what do you think he should do?
Well, I think that he doesn't necessarily need to list her, but he needs to be keep his eyes kind of open and be aware that you can be friends with your ex, but oftentimes that leads to a familiar body count issue, and that if she calls him by her ex's name again and apologizes, he should always answer back, "Oh, that's okay, Karen," or whatever his ex is.
Two can play at that game.
I don't even. Yeah, I mean, but do you really want that relationship to go like that? Two can play that game. I don't know.
Well, no, if the dates could be fun, you might be having a good time.
Maybe he's a lot like her ex, and maybe that's why.
Well be. Maybe what she likes. Could
yeah. Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing. She's like, we didn't work out, but I don't know.
Yeah, but still, you're still being called by the ex's name.
But if she's still friends with him and she calls you by her ex's name, she's not ready to move on yet. Don't be expecting a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right, Greg. Yeah. But I think you just made a case for listing her.
Oh, no, not necessarily.
No, he said she doesn't necessarily have to.
Enjoy the dates, but don't expect anything.
All right, Greg.
All right.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you being a part of Love 'Em or List 'Em. When we were talking to Greg, you heard that we got a message. So this is using the free 93.1 KISS FM mobile app. This is Stephanie. What does Stephanie think?
It's common to accidentally call someone by the wrong name, especially if they've been in a long-term relationship in the past. So I say love her and accidentally call her another girl's name just for funsies.
No.
Just for Greg? Didn't Greg just say that?
No.
Just for funsies?
Oh, no.
For funsies?
That's where you want to take a new relationship.
Yikes.
But you tell us. 915-280-2931. Use the app or VMDM via Kiss El Paso Facebook.
With Mike and Iris, love 'em or list 'em. 93.1 KISS FM.
So Memo wrote in saying about 2 months ago, I started going out with this girl. She's great. She's fantastic. She says she's divorced, but she still keeps in contact with her ex, even though they don't have any children together. On at least 3 dates, she's called me by his name, but quickly apologizes. Love her or list her.
Christy, using Kiss El Paso Facebook, writes, Lister, dead end, detour, run for your life.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Using the free 93.1 KISS FM mobile app, Anna writes, she's not ready to move on. I did this a couple of times and felt bad. Have fun with her, but don't expect her to be fully committed. I would list her as a partner. As a friend, I would love her. E writes, love them or list them. Hashtag, tell me you're the rebound without telling me you're the rebound.
Ooh, yikes.
Chris writes, maybe he needs to communicate his concerns and be open with her if she becomes defensive about it. List her.
Ooh. Then we have Hot Rod who wrote in, list her. Obviously, she's not over him and she is not ready to date.
Okay, before we give you the final verdict, here's another one. This one using the app.
I don't know, is she really divorced? Because it seems like she's just keeping her ex around because she still has hope. I think you should list her.
Wow.
I think you know what the final verdict for this one was.
Literally the majority.
Yes.
List her.
Overwhelmingly.
Not just
not
just the name, name calling.
Because how rude is that?
Yeah, but
my gosh.
She still has the ex around. They don't share kids. Obviously,
Yeah. A lot of suspicious activity there. A lot of red flags.
Sorry, Memo.
Lister Memo is the final verdict.